Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, the residents from the Bibi farm have really suffered eviction. They have suffered demolition. They are now landless. And in all this, we have seen their member of parliament coming out openly to betray them in favor of president because he mentioned his name, that he is the legit owner of that property. She rebuked the people and they have been left on their own. In fact, the only person who has stood with the people, defended the people, and risked her life for the people, it is only the area MCA. A person whom the member of parliament is also against. And when she came to address the people, she even talked ill of the area MCA, that the area MCA, according to her, she is the one inciting the people. But definitely the only person who has stood with these people is the area MCA. And of late, we have seen the area MCA appealing to the lawyers from Mount Kenya region to come and stand with the people, because the majority who have been affected here are originally coming from Mount Kenya. So she was appealing to the lawyers from Mount Kenya region to come and stand with their own people at this trial moment where they need help. The return of dark days are back. It is happening. And this was her appeal to the lawyers from Mount Kenya region to come and help those who have been affected by the forceful eviction from their own land.
Murega adoito aruriri. Mimi majina yangu ni Jane. Tuko MCA Maela. Ninawasihi na kwa unyenyekevu. Tuko na issue na shamba ya Dabibi pale panaitwa Defevi. Na ninawatuma nyinyi watu wa nia njema. Mkuje tafadhali mtusaidie. Hatujakosea mtu, hatujaimba shamba ya mtu, hatusikizwi, hatuna mtu wa kutusikiza. Kesi yetu ni straightforward, lakini watu wakiandika magazeti wakisema hawasemi ukweli. Tuko na ukweli. Tafadhali adwaito damu tumanira kwe majuice ameonyesha kutusupport, na inywe tudagutuma majuice wende kwa mawakili wetu wote, age mawadho Mount Kenya jurist moketu. Kesho tuko kotini na watu 25 ambao wameshtakiwa, watu ambao hawana hatia, makoleto kwa mugunda makilima, wamekutwa tu wakilima. And then inasemekana shamba imeuzwa. Cases ziko, hakuna hata moja tumeshindwa. No marauga ni tuhote tu. Tutogeyana mudwa.
Now, after that appeal, we have seen the jurists from Mount Kenya region coming out together, and they have vowed to provide a pro bono service to the residents of the Bibi farm. They are now willing, because now they are learning that these people have not any other person to defend them in any court of law. They don't have money. They don't have anything. They are poor. And that which belongs to them is being taken away by the top leadership of this country. That means if they don't have a person to stand for them, then what belongs to them will just go like that, and they will be rendered landless. So they are willing, and then after the area MCA, the next person who is defending them, it is these people. So right now, at least they can have some hope that apart from the only area MCA who has been with them, the number now is increasing, and they have that legal defense to come and stand with them. And this is the position of the juries from Mount Kenya region.
We are pleased that you are here. As you can be able to see, we were a number of advocates representing these residents of the Bibi farm who occupies a parcel of land that they tell us is 1,500 acres. That parcel of 1,500 acres, according to them, is part of a bigger parcel of land of about 5,600 acres that is currently being fenced out and people being evicted in order that a land grabbing scheme may be completed. According to the accused person, the only reason why they have been charged in this matter is to ensure that the local community on the ground and the residents and their families will be unable to oppose the land grabbing scheme that is going on. To that effect, we have made several applications in court for site visit that my colleagues will talk something about it, together with the issue of the validity of the charges, because we believe that the company that they say is a complainant is actually a company that owns land away from them and is only being used here to pretend that it is a complainant, because the true complainant that has caused them all this grief, taken them all over Kenya in various remands, cannot be disclosed in the charge sheet. And therefore, pursuant to the rights of the accused person under Article 50, we have made the necessary applications that all this information be provided for. The Honorable Magistrate has kindly allowed that application, that this information be provided. And of course, some of the issues are issues that will be dealt with by the High Court. And he has done well to reduce the bond for those who are unable to raise it, I believe, to about Kenya shillings 20,000 cash bail, and we are all happy for that. I believe the rest of my colleagues, because I have another case in the High Court, will brief you in the other matter. But we are happy that this is a matter that affects the entire Gikuyu people. We are disappointed by some of the statements that are being made by the local leaders in Naivasha, abandoning their people and trying to say of our land that has been contested for more than 30 acres, they are betraying their people. It is in the light of that betrayal that we say as lawyers from Mount Kenya juries, Gema Wabo, and all other individuals of goodwill that we are going to stand with the people who are being violated. The constitutions of Kenya, the Bill of Rights, will have to be taken seriously by all of us, which we do, and the rights of everybody will not be violated by Kenyan lawyers. And this is the mandate of every lawyer under the Law Society of Kenya Act. And that is why our emeritus chairman, president of the Law Society of Kenya, is here to repeat that very important issue, that the Bill of Rights is something that all of us as advocates swear to ensure that we defend. And it is with regard to that mandate that these people who cannot even afford lawyers, we are going to give them pro bono services so that they are not evicted from their homes through illegitimate police harassment and through illegal prosecution. These are things we used to see in the 1990s, but Mr. Jeremiah, Honorable Jeremiah Kioni is here. He will be able to tell us more about it, alongside the kind of work now that my learned colleague, Mr. Ndegwa, he's had to be running around all over Kenya, trying to stop very many little fires that are being lit over the violations of the rights of ordinary people. This is the return of Kenya to the dark days. We oppose it, but we shall do that through the necessary means provided in the constitutions of Kenya. Thank you very much.
Now, from all this, it is clear that when the political leadership of Mount Kenya region said that they are in this government, it is in this government where their interest is going to be served. One question we ask, where was Rigathi Gachagwa when Mount Kenya juries was standing to offer a pro bono service to the affected victims? Where was Kimani Ichung'wah to stand with their own people who have suffered eviction in the Bibi farm? Where was Ndindi Nyoro to stand with these people? What about Alice Wahome, CS for Lands, a person in charge of this docket? Where is he to defend her own people? Where is the area MCA? The loud silence from these leaders tells you that Mount Kenya, you are on your own. It is not just your MCA there, by grace, and now lawyers coming out to offer pro bono services. You are on your own. I've seen Ndegwa Njiru, who has been really in support of the opposition, and the entire team, including the LSK president. They are there now to offer pro bono service. Why? Because all politicians have run away from you, but they brag that this is our government. William Ruto, who said that he will serve the interests of the people of Mount Kenya region, he is the one in question here as far as eviction is concerned. So everyone has betrayed you. Imebaki sasa ni nyinyi wenyewe and well-wishers who are not politicians even to come and stand with you. It is a political lesson for everyone to learn going forward. We need rightful leaders in office, but not because they are singing tribal songs. Today they are nowhere. Gachagwa has proved that he cannot serve the interest of the people. That what belongs to you can be taken away when you are watching, and Gachagwa is there in the office showing no any interest of offering any help to you people. That's a lesson we have to take forward.